Hey, what's up, guys? So, we didn't have a special guest tonight. However, I do want to um, go over with you guys. Uh, we do have a couple special guests coming up. So, we are still working on our Women in the Outdoors in February. I got a bunch of messages out. I think we have some people going to join us on that. I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be another great segment. Um, also, just a bunch of stuff. So first, let me start with guests coming on. So again, there's nobody coming on tonight, so I figured I'd take this opportunity to show you guys some cool stuff. So we have on coming on Don Melton. He makes his own scent attractant, which is gel form. Don told me when you put this down, it will take only a little bit of time and you will see a monster difference in your area. So super excited for that. His product is being shipped to us. I don't hold it yet. I did tell him that we couldn't test his product until February, till after deer season and muzzleloader was over. So that'll definitely be something. We'll test. Also, something really cool we got on is I got a bunch of stuff sent to me. Our guest coming on next week. So for the guys, so anybody that has a thermocell, I got all different kinds of stuff. So we have acorn scent, corn scent. I was looking through them. Estrus, peanut butter. They also told me that, well, I'll let him tell you, I guess. But he told me there's some cool ways you can, here's white acorn, some cool ways you can mix these up. And still, what do you want to call it? Repel mosquitoes. So I figured we'd take this opportunity to show you that. I want to thank him. He also got white acorn power swipes. I have persimmon power swipes and peanut butter power swipes. And there's one more. I believe it was estrus. Yes, estrus power swipes. So these here, you're rubbing your boots. We are super excited to try this guy's stuff out. There you go. Buck Scents pads. Anybody looking, listening? That's his stickers. He also sent one more thing. So these guys, and again, these are the guests coming on next week. So I want to prepare you guys if you are checking it out. It's definitely something to get on and check. So here's some sprays. This one here is Scent Eliminator, Peanut Butter Power, Acorn Blast, White Acorn, same as those, Persimmon Punch, and Corn Crunch. So there's some cover scents as well. They sent us to a field test. Super excited. Those guys are going to be our guests for next week. And again, that is Buck Scent pads. Got a bunch of stuff going. I want to get it all.
Did you try them yet?
I did not try any of them. I want all the guys to try them, Chris. So I did not try any of them. I want to divide them up between everybody and everybody give their feedback and their video input. I tell you what, Chris, tell me they don't sound. Pop on the screen.
Do you want me to look pissed off?
Oh, why? Do you look pissed off?
Always.
Okay, fair if that's what you want, I guess.
Well, no, it's just, I'm trying to find this stupid set of files, and I can't find. I know where I put them, and if you know how much that pisses off a tech person to not know where your files are.
I get it. I get it. But he sent us a bunch of stuff,
which is highly appreciated, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not pissed off at that guy, and besides, I do have a thermocell I always take camping with me with the old lady and the kids.
Well, that's why I want to
remind me. Hold on, remind me, and I'll let you borrow it if you want to borrow it. If you don't want to borrow it, just say go F yourself, and you won't have to borrow.
I'll have a thermostat. I got one.
That's what I'm saying. I'll let you borrow one.
Yeah. When I talked to you the other day, I ordered one. So they
really?
Yeah. They were like $19 or something.
That's what I was going to say. They're only like $20. It's not.
Yeah, you told me they were cheap. I just ordered one to make sure I want to be able to use this product now. Years ago, I had a thermostat, but they were expensive back then. They're not expensive now.
No, they're like 3 Pine Grove hookers now.
Yep, that's cheap. It's like really cheap. Yeah, he sent us some really good stuff, Chris. So I'm like super excited for that. Yeah. And again, that was buck scent pads. Now, Don Melton, he's with Skull Reaper Deer Attractant.
I saw that email. I didn't read it, by the way. I just saw it.
Oh, read it all you want. That's why you're part of him. So that's like he's scheduling to come on now. That's so buck scent pads. The owner Scott C. I want to say this right. C. Yeah, C. His name is spelled different. But it's C. He's actually having on his promotional speaker come on next week, which will be Dan Gark. And Dan's going to bring a bunch of guys to tell us about this product. So I am like super ecstatic. Looks like there'll be a couple guys coming in and out of the show to give their input on what they're doing. So that'll be exciting.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also got in. Now we got 2 different designs in. So this is from Twisted Iron. And we had them on last week.
Mm-hmm.
And they sent in, Chris, 2 of their bags.
Yeah.
So one in this pattern and one in their other. I forgot what the names of their patterns were. I'd be lying if I said it. But guys, I was looking at this. So if you guys can see this, but I was looking at this. I mean, it looks durable. I can't wait to try it. So it looks super durable. It looks roomy. He's definitely got a plan for these pouches. They look like they're all pretty self-fitted. So when he tells you what he told you last week about, he said it's made your stuff don't fall out. It's definitely looks like.
So what you're saying is it's not like the one, like they said somebody stood on a strap that was 300 pounds and it wouldn't rip. It's not like that. No. It'll actually not rip.
Yeah, this looks very, like I said, this looks very durable. Okay. So, and his buckles, absolutely love his buckles. Like when he showed us his buckles, I was like, okay. But I love the buckles. And I mean, here's his hook. Buckles. I'm excited to use this. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is cool. I think this could be used for so many different things that I think I'm going to fall in love with it really quick.
Mm-hmm.
Again, we got this and we got the other pattern in. So that was last week's guest that sent us some stuff. And give me a second because I got more. Just some stuff I'm trying to show off and go through here.
Again, if you see me shaking my head looking angry, it's because it's not anything here. It's I can't find that darn thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't get angry. It won't help.
You never know.
It doesn't. Been there, done that a million times. Angry never helps. Angry always comes out worse. So a couple things that stuff that was sent to us. I feel like I'm missing something, but I've been going through it for an hour to make sure, and I'm going to say I'm not, but God forgive me if something came in I missed.
I know there was something else. I know there was, but I can't remember what you said.
I know. So the new BSO stickers came in for leaders. So we got BSO, the new BSO logo. Chris had designed for us. That is now on waterproof stickers. So that'll be on all the. Oh, you got yours in.
Yeah.
So that'll be all on for the new leader packets and stuff Skip's doing.
Yeah.
Also, we got 1-inch ones in. I'm going to show you guys something. So I see we have viewers. Give your input. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I did do some soaps in it. This is what the label looks like on that soap.
Brutal honesty, I like it better than the clear stickers.
You do?
I do, but what do I know? I'm retarded.
I don't know. I feel like both. I like it because our name's on it and our stuff's there. And then the other part of me is like, I don't know if I like the white on the brown.
Well, if we went with white boxes, maybe, that'd be different because we can get the exact same boxes in white.
But
I do agree with you that we shouldn't have the label on the front, like the little clear word labels.
Yeah. So we're doing away with them.
I like just a big label on the back, show it through the front, and then go from there.
Yeah.
But anyway, again,
I agree with you 110.
I wouldn't.
So I have this in my hand. Let's go over these. So right now we have soaps. And when I tell you we have soaps that when you're done, you feel very clean and you feel very refreshed and you either smell great or we have ones that make you not smell at all.
This is as honest as I can get, and that's all I ever am. Is I bought a ton of the body wash because I have the 5 kids. They don't use it anymore. Swear to God, it's sitting up in the closet collecting dust. All we do, because we bought an extra loaf of each soap for,
like I did,
yeah. We just use that. Swear to, that's all they use.
Well, I can tell you now, this BSO soap, I mean, it's been going off the shelves. We get rid of it, we get it back. We get rid of it, we get it back. And so the soaps, one of the big hits we have right now, and I don't have this labeled, but I literally just printed them behind me before I jumped on here, is Vanilla Heaven. That seems to be really good for the ladies. A lot of young kids seem to like it. Skippy told me that's a hit. Fly Guy Fresh is huge. Right now is going. Mountain Man I am almost out of. That has gone like a madman. And the other ones are all pretty even. So we have Dear Me, Ghost of the Woods. Guys, we are trying to push Ghost of the Woods. Ghost of the Woods is you have that same clean monster feeling of freshness, but at 0 scent. So we really want to see that one go, and we really want to see Dear Me go. So, Chris, Dear Me, tell me the theory behind Dear Me, because I know you're part of that theory.
Well, I mean, I didn't make it or anything, but it's I like it. I liked the idea of it because it's an apple spice scent, and I figure, hey, deer like apples. We're not allowed to bait here in PA, but nobody said you can't, wash yourself. And I have some left. Like I said, the kids keep using. I have some of it left, and I'm gonna try it before I get to go out again.
And you smell phenomenal. You smell just like apples when you're done.
Oh my God, yeah.
Just like apples.
Kat says she can't smell it, but she can't smell anything. So I notice it from across the room even. And so
I can tell you this, Chris. I can smell, like, if I have a box sitting on my table over there, because I'm all there. If I open one, I can smell that box from over here.
Oh yeah, and if we can smell it from that distance, deer are smelling it from a mile away.
Absolutely, 100%.
That's why we either recommend the unscented or. Again, I'm going to try the apple. I'll let you know if I get anything. If I shoot one, then you'll know apple works. Then you'll sell out of it in like 2 minutes.
Chris, so there is Soul Cleanser, Sandalwood, I think
Vanilla, Mountain.
There's 7 total. Fly Guy Fresh.
Yeah, Fly, Soul, Vanilla, Mountain, Sandal. Then it's
Dear Me and Unscented, the Ghost of the Woods.
That's 7.
Yep. Okay, so I did have that right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's something I wanted to show off. Here, let me, before I keep going, because I made sure I brought this over too. Guys, Christmas is coming. But get yourself a copy of Gone Hunting board game.
I'm glad you brought Christmas up. You know why?
Why? So I'm glad you played that because that guy is sending us another set of knives, and I am like stoked to see these knives.
I think that was the other thing.
Yeah, he has sent me pictures. This Matthew Blade Works. His guys, check him out. Like he is. I think his products are phenomenal. Chris, you have the knife set. I mean, the kitchen set. It's awesome. It comes razor sharp, right? I mean, what's your input on it?
Well, I did one where I was cutting the meats up, and thank God I stopped the video when I did because I accidentally brushed against the knife with like almost no pressure, and I cut myself.
Did you really?
They are massive sharp. You can't argue with them. Yeah,
and I mean they're heavy.
And it's not one of those. It's not one of those quick sharp. Like if you get one of those tools and you sharpen your knife with it, you know damn well it's not a professional sharpening and it's going to go dull within a couple of days. This you can tell is professionally sharpened to where it's going to hold the edge.
Yeah, I agree with you. You can tell the difference immediately. Completely agree with you. I got other stuff here, but I'm glad you brought up Matthew Blade Works because he is definitely Christmas. Him coming with Christmas coming, Matthew Blade Works is definitely someone you want to check into. I'm going to hold this one more time, though, guys. Look, Gone Hunting board game. Christmas is coming. Get yourself a Gone Hunting board game. Now, next thing, we did soaps. We did the new gear in. One, two. I know normally we have somebody on or we talk about something. I figured tonight we'd take an opportunity and just show. I have so much stuff piling in my house. Either we personally ordered in or something.
Plus, it's after Thanksgiving, so I mean,
yeah, figured I'd take the opportunity to show some of this stuff off. So, guys, here's some cups. Okay, if you're interested in cups, I don't know if you can see that. You can see that pretty good, right?
Oh yeah.
All right. So there's a BSO logo, the new logo. There's Bible verse. Now here's a cool part of this cup.
Which one did you go with? What the hell's that?
That's a can opener on the bottom.
Huh.
Okay. Cool. Here's a koozie. I ordered 2 samples of everything. So the koozie on the bottom, put the can in, you turn this on, keeps your can cold, right? Nice. Or if you don't like that, you take this, put it on. This now becomes a tumbler. This is my favorite one.
I like the screw tops.
Yep. Even the koozie top is a screw top. So I'm digging this. This is my personal favorite one.
What's the quote on it? I never heard.
Oh, the lazy do not roast any game, but the diligent seed on the riches of the hunt. So it is the original verse, Chris, that we talked about. And went through. Yep. I sent that design out. I never changed it. I felt no need. So that's one of the designs we have in cups. I know I had people asking about merch. And like I said, I figured there's no better time to get it out now. I did send another message out about shirts. I hate to see what that's going to cost me, but I did do it. So this cup does not have the can opener on the bottom. But what I like about this is, okay, let me look so you can see it. This has a flip. You can put it on your belt loop. You can clip it to a bag. Okay, I like that. Has what I call the sport top. So there's a straw down inside. So you can build in straw, whatever you want to call it. Right? But again, this comes off. This becomes a koozie. So I'm digging the cups. All of them. My favorite, of course, I think the can opener and the koozie would be a hit for guys at hunting camp and things like that. Now we do have a metallic cup, and I don't have it with me because I sold both metallic cups in the first 24 hours. And listen, I'm going to shoot you straight. Everybody's watching. I tell you, I don't like them. They were a hit, but I don't like them.
Yeah.
I don't. I think the metallic looks like I don't like that glass gloss, if that makes sense. Like you can tell it's metallic right away. You can tell it has to hit the sun for a good design. Or like you look at it, you just see the design, right? But I so when I showed BSO members, they were like, I want that one, I want that one, and I want that one. I was like, okay, whatever you want. So they bought them. Anybody looking for cups? I'm going to order 6 cups at a time. You can pre-order, get a hold of me. I'll do a pre-order and send them out. Or you can order what I have. Cups are $20. So it's the best deal I can give you on a cup. I try to give the best possible deal we can. But that is by far the best I can do with a cup. Each cup comes with its own straw as well. Plastic straw. Chris, I had something else in my mind. Oh, I know what I had in my mind. Now, this was not free, but we did get an incredible discount. We got 30% off. So any of you guys checking this out, wrong side. This is.
It's hard to see with it being pink and white.
I know. I don't like the white. I wish it wasn't black. This is the new Rackwear sweatshirt. We had them on 2 weeks ago. So I ordered one. I promised them if they could find one of my size, I'd wear it and I'd buy it. And this is, they now make 5X, thanks to Big Sexy. So they now make up the 5X. This one is pink. And I need to remind you guys that not only if you use code BSO15 do you get a discount, but they also donate a percentage to breast cancer research, and they donate a percentage to Whitetails Unlimited. So if you guys get the opportunity to do that, I definitely, if nothing else, just pitch in and help. I mean, come on, Christmas is coming, right? So what do you have to lose? Same with Gone Hunting board game. Christmas is coming. Who's not going to want a board game to teach you hunting? I don't have any other new products. I've showed them all. I showed soaps. I've showed new products sent in from Twisted. I showed new products sent in from. So I apologize. I have showed the new products. Anybody jumping on? I showed a bunch of stuff that we got in. Please check it. We did not book a special guest tonight. I'm not sure what to say except for we didn't do it. So on that note, that is everything we got shipped in. Everything I got here that I got to put away when we're done. Let's go a little bit about our hunting season. So I have not seen a mother, I'm going to use a nice word, freaking deer, in 3 days. Now, I will tell you that it's kind of a lie because my daughter's seen, of course I give her my stand, that's what I do. She's seen 2 doe and what she claims is a big buck, but couldn't get a shot at him. My trail camera picture about sums it all up.
Yep.
I don't have that out, but so there was a trail camera picture of me leaving at 10:07, and at 10:23, I think it was, deer showed up exactly where I was standing in front of the trail camera. So I kind of that. Also, I think those same 3 deer that were in front of the trail camera, I left and came back, went home checking my kids, made them dinner, came back, and I think them same 3 deer I kicked out when I was sitting on the ground because I seen them run up over the end. They were in safety zone. I'm not shooting in safety zone. I would rather not shoot. So that would be the extent of my season for rifles so far. Now, Chris and I are going to get together. We have, I hate to call it a blooper video, but I'm going to call it the Big Sexy bloopers because I had a terrible archery season. I seen deer almost every night. I should be tagged out. I don't want to say tagged out because I have 3 doe tags, but I should have a buck and a doe.
1 second. Was the picture you sent me before or after the trip to the ice rink?
would have been before, I think.
Okay, because I'm trying to find it, and because
I
I
think
see
it
it
was-
sent. I have the videos of the metallic ones.
Oh, there you go.
You know what? I'm just doing it. Whatever.
This is our metallic 20 ounce tumbler. Bible verse. And the new BSO logo in camo and metallic. This is our metallic.
But yeah, I saw the one before where you sent me. No, you sent me a new one. Okay, there it is.
I just say a new one. I have that one edited out so people don't know where I'm hunting.
Okay. Yep. 10:07 and then 10:23.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And we seen, so when we left the property, we pretty sure we seen these 3 deer on the neighbor's property. And it didn't take long. And they came across. Now, according to the other neighbor, that was a big doe, a small doe, and a spike buck, according to the other neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
So I will tell you this, though. So, tonight we're just kind of discussing things, Chris. I am like super stoked. So let me tell you this story. You'll love this. So what I have on my back there and what you see my daughter carrying is I had a blind set up that Chris and I actually sat in. And that blind blew over the bank. And when I tell you the bank, Chris, these hills are steep, ain't they? So it was halfway down. We walked down to get it off a ridge. Came back up off the ridge. These deer must have been laying down there. Not even, somehow we didn't spook them. I don't know how. Because that's a blind. I folded it up on that ridge and everything. I mean, I made a ton of noise. But I didn't want it to blow down the bank any farther that I had to go all the way down to the bottom to get it.
So yeah, for the sake of what, 16 minutes?
Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy? It's funny is over there, if you look at the tree, so there's like a dark spot right in front of me on the trail camera. It looks like it's only a few inches. Yep, right there where your hand is, Chris. Yep, right there. I have a tree stand right there. And I walked in there at 2 o'clock, 1:30. I don't know what it was, 1:30, 2 o'clock. I walked in and I decided I wasn't going to sit in the tree stand. So my gun doesn't have a sling. My sling ripped off my gun 2 years ago. And I put a new one on last year, and I almost dropped my gun and bumped my scope because the sling broke again out of that holster. Because I keep using the same sling hole, I'm going to have to drill new holes and do my thing. But so this year, I was like, well, I'm just not putting a sling on for the year. And I decided I'm not going to sit in a tree stand. So I decided to sit in the ground about 20 yards from my tree stand. I walk in. I move. When I first leaf I kicked, 3 deer took off. I bet you it's them same 3 deer. I'll bet you. Because there was one big doe. She was huge. And the other 2 were smaller. And I'll bet you that's the same deer. Again, she ran in the safety zone. I'm not firing in the safety zone. It's not even worth the chance. But what I was going to say is you talk me into these Tacticams, and I'm loving them. Now, I do have one Tacticam that I'm hating. My app shows it's at 50% battery. It's good. I do not have. I don't know why. I do not have. The batteries show it's good. It won't work, but I guarantee if I take it out, put new batteries in, it'll be fine. It'll only use up to half percentage of the batteries. I don't know why. I tried contacting Tacticam. They didn't respond. So that's the only part of Tacticam I am not super happy with.
Is this my solar?
Yep. That's the solar.
Never had to change it, huh?
Never. I wish they all had that, to be honest with you. So that same camera, just to talking about Tacticam, let me send you a video. So that same camera, talking about Tacticam, I'll send you a couple videos here in our discussion of Tacticam. I absolutely love them. What I like, so one thing I like about Tacticam, Chris, that you told me you could do it, but I never really did it, is it costs you $5 for one of 50. You can get 50 videos, 10 to 15-second clips, and it is $5. And I pick what 50 I want. Like Tacticam doesn't just send me 50 in a row. I literally can choose to upload. That I love, absolutely love. It saves battery life. It definitely saves a lot of stuff. So that solar one, well, here I'll send you a couple. I gotta remember how to send them, so I apologize, guys. So here, so there's one. This is actually the other Tacticam that keeps giving me crap. This had a buck in the 20th. Nice 7-point that kept licking my camera. I think it'll be a funny video to show. Here's a real nice buck. So right here, this is the one I want to share. This is the main one I get on for. Here's one. This is off a solar powered one. And this is actually not. So this is not the actual gen. What, Chris? Mine's what? The reveal. I had the newer one, the solar powers the year before, right? Is that right? Isn't that how that is? Okay. So I'm going to share one more with you. Let me send that one. And I apologize. I should have sent these sooner, but you guys wouldn't believe all the stuff I have in my house. I was trying to go through so I could show you what's here. So that buck stayed there, Chris, that was November 20th. That buck stayed there for, I'll bet you, 30 minutes. I'd set my camera video off for, I couldn't even tell you how long. And he just kept licking it. Like, hey, what are you? Can I see you? Check this out. Blah, blah, blah. But again, here we are. I haven't seen hardly anything in 3 days. So that's the Tacticam reveal. So you can see the difference in Tacticam. I believe the names are different on the screens. Now here, this is a great video. That's a reveal. Look at that buck. Look at the G2s in that thing. Hear him grunt right there. Did you hear that? If you listen close, when he hits right about, I don't know, 10 feet behind me, hear him go back. Right there. Yeah. So that's an absolute giant I've been after. And then this is even bigger. Now, this is all that last year Tacticam. Them Tacticam photos are phenomenal. I mean, just watch. Dude, that's in the dark. That is split image. I mean, that is beautiful images. My spy point never did that, ever. So I used to run all them spy points. I'm so grateful we got away with that. But I think that's all I had to show off. I have so much stuff laying here. I mean, it's terrible. It's terrible. I know Skip is working on some new leaders. That's something I wanted to bring up. I forgot. So that we can pull right off of Facebook. I believe there's 3 pictures almost back to back. Skip is working on some new leaders. Skip is working on some new flies. And Skip has put both his in the stores. So there's 2 stores. My God, he's going to kill me. I can't remember the stores. So one is out in Milton. That's Blue Heron, I believe it is, sports. And the other one is local here. He's going to start selling his flies at. All his flies will be stamped with a big sexy outdoor sticker. His leaders and any bag basically he uses will be stamped with those stickers. And that's I have a ton here. And I think that I covered everything. God, I hope I covered everything. It's so much I wanted to cover. Um, yeah, I think that's it. You'd be proud of me, Chris. I started a trapper keeper. Um, just trying to keep up with everything. But what do you got, Chris?
Nothing. I didn't get to go out anywhere. My shoulder was torn. Why do I talk?
What's that?
What?
What'd you say? What the buck? What yeah, I know. I still can't believe you tore your shoulder. I'm like mind blown by it.
Yeah, so I didn't get to go out. I'm going to try to go out sometime this week, and I'm going to try to get Uncle Randy to go, but he was sick, so I'm giving him. He said, give him a couple days, and then he and I are going to go out whenever we can.
Yeah, that's kind of the gist of what it is. It's hard because even when you don't, like me, I have 3 kids. I know there was people on the Facebook page making comments. That's why you sit all day. I got it, man. I understand it, but I still got to go home and check on my kids. You know what I mean? I got one at home with ADHD, tearing up the house, saying no and ignoring everything. I got the other one who thinks it rules the house. So, you know how it is when you have kids, man. You got to always. I mean, you, Chris, you're home babysitting a lot. You know what it's like.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. So I get what these people are saying. I just mind blown by. I don't know. I guess I'm maybe being a single dad. I become a softie. I don't know. I can tell you, I'm not much of a softie though. Softie's not in my nature, like in any way possible. That's. I think that's it, Chris. I think I covered it all. I think that I knew tonight we'd probably be on just about at our time frame and no more.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to show off the rackware. I wanted to show off cups and soaps and board game and twisted iron bags and our guest next week's products. So I'm excited for that. I think that's it, man. I think that's all we got. I know my dad hasn't seen much. I believe Ren shot a doe today. Eva missed a big buck. Bill said. Bill said he woke up. I don't know if you see this post. He woke up just in time to see Eva miss the biggest buck of her life. Skip shot a doe with the bow, but has not. Yeah, that's it. Footage has been minimal. Kind of stinks, but it is what it is. We do have a video we're going to shoot, Chris and I. We're going to work on getting that figured out. I have a hawk video coming up. Guy hunts with hawks. So we're going to take care of that in the second season small game. I'm going to go shoot that video. And Chris and I are going to do a video on, I guess you call it Big Sexy's bloopers or Big Sexy's bad days or whatever you want to call it. We have footage of me shooting some deer and not finding them. And a bunch of footage of me with deer coming close, but just out of range. So definitely want to stay tuned for that. That's pretty all I got, man. So I say we call it a night. God bless. And have a good one, guys.